How can one vote decide a local election outcome? Imagine walking into a polling station and casting your vote, not thinking much about how one single vote could change everything. But in local elections, that tiny act can have a huge impact. Local elections usually have fewer people voting compared to national or state races. This means the total number of votes cast is often in the hundreds or low thousands. When the total votes are so small, just a handful of votes can decide who wins. For example, in some city council races, the winner was decided by just 10 votes out of thousands. That shows how every single vote counts in these contests. Low voter turnout is common in local elections because many people don't see them as important or don't know when they happen. But these elections decide things like schools, police, fire departments, and local taxes. When fewer people vote, each vote becomes more powerful. If a community with a small turnout votes in a large number of underrepresented groups, they can sway the outcome and influence policies that affect their daily lives. Local elections happen more often than national elections, sometimes every year or every few years. Because they are more frequent, each vote can quickly change who makes decisions about local issues. When only a few votes separate candidates, one vote can flip the result. For example, a county commissioner race was decided by just 3 votes. That one vote could mean the difference between a new policy or keeping the status quo. Local officials control many things that directly impact residents, like zoning laws, school budgets, and public safety. If a candidate wins by a small margin, they can shape policies that affect the community for years. Since local elections often have low turnout, voters from groups that usually don't participate much can make a big difference. When more people vote in these races, the results better reflected the community's true preferences. In some cases, a single vote has changed the outcome of a local election. For example, a school board race was decided by just one vote after a recount. That one vote decided whether a new school was built or if a tax increase was approved. These examples show how important each vote is in local elections. Because these elections happen more often and are decided by small margins, your vote can truly change the community's future. So, when you think about voting in local elections, remember that your one vote can be the deciding factor. It's not just about choosing a candidate. It's about shaping policies that affect your daily life. Every vote counts more in local races because of their small size and low turnout. Participating in these elections is a powerful way to influence your community and make sure your voice is heard.